Okay, as we know, there has been a lot of talk about the next Battlefield game coming up. If it's going to be Battlefield 5, Bad Company 3, Battlefield Police, yada yada yada. Nobody knows. There has been basically no news from DICE, what's coming up next or what way it's going to work. The reason I made this video is, well, I just picked out 10 things that between Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4 that have become incredibly fucking annoying, and just some tips as in maybe things that might help the developers and give us as gamers a really good Battlefield experience on the next game, regardless of what it's called. So number 10 is get rid of the AC-130 gunship, because they brought it in the DLC in Battlefield 3, and yes, it was a good concept idea, but it became pretty much a pain in the ass fairly fast. And it's the exact same for Battlefield 4, because it will drive you nuts. Just get rid of it. We don't need it. Number 9. Less is more, guys. We don't need that many grenades. Maybe just have 3. Have your ordinary grenade, a smoke grenade, and a flash grenade, and leave it at that. Because the grenade spamming is just off the wall and ridiculous at this stage. Number 8. More designated and specially designed maps for Rush. Because I think since Battlefield 3, the Rush mode has got such a kick in the ass that nobody really plays it anymore. Like, Conquest has basically taken over completely, and which is actually quite surprising with so much rubber banding and the way the experience we've had over the past 6 months, that if they went back to the way they designed them in Bad Company 2, where you had specially designed maps for it, they were much better and the experience was better. Because I know myself, I definitely played probably 75% Rush and about 25% Conquest. Now it's about 95% Conquest and 5% Rush. Number 7. Bring back the squad menu. The squad lobby at the start of the game has always been in the Battlefield games, and why you took it out I will never understand. Like, it was a ridiculous idea in the first place. So whatever Battlefield is coming next, please put the lobbies back, and I bet you there's plenty of people out there that agree with me, because it's really frustrating. Number 6. In Bad Company 2, we used to have a thing called like a dog tag counter, and basically what it was every time you stabbed somebody, you could actually go into this. It was like a trophy cabinet where you could actually check and see how many times you got somebody's dog tags, and obviously the top 10 was always going to be your mate, because if you got on the opposite side of the team, you were going to stab the shit out of them and slag each other at how many times you've got each other's dog tags. Simple idea, please bring that back. Not a big issue. Number 5. If they're not going to bring back Bad Company, well and good, but at least come along and make a DLC of probably, say, the 4 best maps that were in Bad Company 2, because there's a lot of people that have played Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4 and have never played Bad Company 2, which in my opinion is probably one of the best Battlefield games of all time. It was brilliant. Number 4. Do away with the small med packs and the ammo packs. They're no good. Like, you use them at the start, and as soon as you unlock the big one, I haven't seen anybody throw a small med pack or a small ammo pack in months. It's something that was put into the game, nifty little idea, just like the AC-130, and basically shelve it, ditch it, gone, goodbye. Number 3. This would actually help the Rush mode a lot. Last year some guy came up with a concept of, if you were able to take into Battlelog and you have your rented server and you pick a map, and in that map you have a square, and basically on that square what you do is you click on it, and it will be the size of, say, a team deathmatch, and you can move that anywhere on the map, click on it, and then when you go into play it's exactly where you put it. You could do the exact same for Rush. This way you could click on it and actually move the MCOMs around, so you can move the Alpha one to wherever you want it, and the Bravo one to wherever you want it, then go on to Section 2, so on and so forth. I think it would give the Rush mode another extra edge, and it would give it another new lease of life, and I think it would be something really cool for other people to actually design it, because we know ourselves that when you play some of the Rush maps, that DICE have put them in ridiculous spots that are either too easy to defend or way too hard to attack. So it's just another idea, and I think it would work really well. Number 2. Please, for God's sake, give us a goddamn Dino DLC. We have been looking for it for years, just 4 maps, and that's all we ask. It would be pretty much amazing if we could get a Dino DLC in the next one. And number 1, and this is the most important one, make sure the goddamn game is fucking finished when we go to buy it. Anyway, that's all my thoughts, that's all my ideas on this. If you have any ideas of your own, or any comments, or basically you think I'm just talking shit, leave them down below, and I will see you on the next video. Neo out.